Bob Scott's story starts with his father, a great man whose health suffered from diabetes and heart problems.
He ended up with Alzheimer's also, and this was all attributed to his diabetes, and what I saw was him going downhill. He ended up in the hospital. They started cutting first his toes, then he ended up with a club foot. And from the family perspective of watching this, it was a devastation. I don't want my family to see me suffer like I saw my dad suffer.
It was these same health problems that were genetically passed on to Bob. However, it was also his lack of exercise and poor diet which led him down a bad road.
I ate everything the wrong way. I did what I felt like doing, and things crept up on me. I couldn't even walk to the end of the street without huffing and puffing. I had my first heart attack in the end of 2002. The next year, every 3 months, I was getting a new stent. I ended up with so many stents that they had to do a triple bypass. It was devastating.
There were points in time where he couldn't overexert himself. You know, he would be out of breath. He was tired.
And I know that with the few hospital visits that we had, every time we'd go, it was like, well, is this going to be the one? Is he going to make it through the operation?
My dad was on quite a few pills, more pills than you'd see, you know, people his age taking. He was depressed because he had to spend all this money on all this medication, take it all the time.
It never left your mind. It was very hard on the family.
When the doctor told Bob that he needed to take care of himself or face dialysis, that was a turning point.
My doctor came and said, "Bob, I don't have good news for you. Your kidneys are starting to see the damage from your diabetes." I was just flabbergasted. My kidneys, I've seen people in dialysis, and I don't want to be there. And I've got to do something.
Bob needed help, so he consulted a nutritionist, and he also visited Shane Brown, fitness specialist at Watertown Regional Medical Center.
When Bob first came in, most noticeably he was overweight. He had a lot of chronic health issues, diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and he wasn't able to do the things that he wanted to do.
Over the course of a year of proper diet, exercise, and support from friends and family, Bob started taking great strides.
The pounds came off. I felt great. I started getting that motivation where things are working, and I felt I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it. I really started feeling good.
He's so much happier. He's got so much more energy. He wants to do things. I don't ever want to see him go back to the other man. No.
When he started exercising and he was doing his dieting, it was a good feeling that he was trying to turn things around.
He was able to get off a lot of his medications that he was on, his blood pressure medication he's not taking anymore, and he's not on insulin anymore, which are two huge things for somebody like Bob.
And so the man who once ran out of breath walking to the end of the block decided to run in a 5K marathon. On a Saturday morning one summer, he lined up with his 2 sons to begin a new journey. Cheered on by Karen, Shane, and friends, he completed the race with a smile. He not only has made a concerted effort to transform himself, but in turn, he has transformed those around him.
I'm so proud of my dad. Now my dad has become my inspiration. I have to stick and be convicted to a healthy lifestyle.
It's very inspirational, and it's amazing what someone like Bob can do when they put their mind to it and really make the lifestyle changes to improve their health.
The programs at Watertown Regional Medical Center that helped Bob are financially supported by organizations such as Tomorrow's Hope.
Because of Tomorrow's Hope, we're able to provide preventive programs to the community. And so people like Bob are able to get involved in those programs, and we really are able to prevent illness, prevent disease, and it really makes a difference in our community.
Bob broke the cycle he thought he was destined to follow. Instead of witnessing the end of Bob's story, we're here to see Bob start a new chapter with his family.
And he's there, and I want him there, because if it isn't, he won't be with me the rest of the time, you know, and I would hate to see that, you know. I don't want to be alone the rest of my life.
If you want to live, you got the opportunity. The support is out there if you want it. But if you just want to lay back and say, hey, I'm done, nothing's going to change. You're done. I'm not done. I'm going to be there for a while.